Hello, Forge of Empire fans. This video, I'm going to review my Iron Age city by accomplishments in a little over 100 days and what are my plans for the future since I'm going to take up to LMA in a few days. So first, let's look. I've played for 106 days. This is day number 107. Not bad. I'm in Iron Age with an interesting collection of great buildings. So let's look at them. So I have a Saturn 6-gate Hydra, mainly for my attack boost and because I was able to get the goods for Titan. So why not? Same with the Flying Island. I'm working on the Japanese settlement and I got the goods for free, so I went ahead and got the Flying Island. Don't know how long I will keep it, but for now I am. My CF is at level 69, 3 short of the magic number of 72 for Iron Age, in which it becomes a perpetual motion machine. My OBS is low, but right now the OBS provides goods to the guild and defense for the city defense, actually defense and offense for the city defense side. Just so happens that in my military boost, that's my strongest right now. I'll go over the numbers a little later on. My St. Mark's Basilica is at 7. It should be up at 10. But still, 7 is still respectable, and I use it to boost my coins. Lighthouse of Alexandria, same thing, but for supplies. The Kraken, I like the Kraken, but I have other priorities, so it's only at level 6, but as soon as all my military buildings provide the appropriate attack boost, my Kraken will start moving up. Tower of Babel, well, it's always a question mark about it. I like it because it gives you goods for 4x4. And later on, depending on the higher ages, it gives goods and it takes up so little space. Statue of Zeus, military boost, no brainer. Truce Tower. I like the Truce Tower because it gives me goods for higher ages, okay? And also gives me supplies, recurring quest. Atomium, it gives the guild goods, and that's always good. I skipped the St. Basil's Cathedral. Same principle as my OBS. It provides defense for my city defense, and it will go up after my offensive buildings are where they need to be. Terracotta Army, part of my offensive, actually all defense building. At level 10, it's optimum. It will start moving up once I start generating forge points. Temple of Relic has been up to level 10 for a while, not because of me, because one of my acquaintances decided to be generous with his forge points. He just plowed all of them into my Tower of Relic, and he leveled 4 levels of my TOR up to level 10. Cathedral of Aachen, my military boost, and the Ark, the number 1 priority great building, is at level 80. I'm not moving it beyond level 80 for now. It just serves me fine at 80. CDM, my military boost, is where it should be, level 10. So my GBs are in good shape. My next push will probably be just to finish off my CF, get it maybe to level 80 or 100, because I'll be moving into EMA. And I'm moving into EMA, HMA, and LMA as soon as GB Guild Battleground starts, because I'm pushing for the advanced troops. I want the hover tanks in industrial age. On the C map, I've advanced quite well. I'm actually in in Modern. I successfully fought the first two provinces of Modern. I successfully fought the Kriegerisch province in PE. That will give me extra troops and the troops that I want. Once I reach this story quest in LMA and colonial and industrial, my next step is to move up to LMA so I can start moving up the story quest. Right now I'm stuck because I'm in Iron Age. The blocker in HMA forces me to go to LMA. LMA will give me 2 recurring quest lines. So no reason for me to stick around in EMA and HMA. They'd just be stuck on the story quest line. So that's where I'm at. Actually, let's go back for a minute. I have not triggered all right, so I still have this particular province, Ravens Creek, in LMA, additional bonus provinces, because once I reach LMA, I have to finish up all the recurring quests or the side quests and bonus quests. So my recurrent quest line is opened for the additional colonial troops to be available in LMA. But I don't know how long I will stay in LMA. Maybe 2 weeks, maybe a little longer. I'll probably move into industrial. Actually, it really depends on how far along the C map I get. I want to catch up with my storyline quests to post-modern era, PME, and then unlock the PME and the CMAC, and then unlock contemporary and tomorrow, and then move on to future to get the hovercrafts. What else is there? Well, in quantum incursions, I think I'm doing well. All right. Right now, I am at 30 battles. Okay, let's look here. How's my guild doing? My guild is number 8. I want to be in the top 10, so when the season is over, we finish and get the rewards, because the rewards are very good for any guild in the top 10. It's just not big enough. My guild has 47 members now. It used to have less than 40, but when I joined it, and actually like 4 or 5 members joined in the past 2 weeks. Some are not even assisting in quantum incursions. We have too many who are very inactive, which hurts. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong menu. Okay, so let's look here. Right. So here I am. Oh, I'm number one on my guild in terms of progress points. 561 in this particular one. In the previous one, I ended up number two. I didn't know as much about QI as I know about it now. Kene, who's now number two, was number one. She is the officer for quantum incursions, and she had experience in beta about it. So the guild decided to give her that role. And together I think we're doing well for a guild that's only 47 members, especially since, look at this, only how many are active? 35 are active out of 47. That means 12 are not active. That's a huge number. And over the 35 that are active, I would say 10 are really, not really, or even more than 10, are not really contributing much yet. But maybe that will change because we still have a few days to go. It's Wednesday, so we have 5 days to go, a little less than half. But my settlement is complete. Let's go take a look. Here's my settlement, and you notice those 3 aqueducts. Well, I actually have a 4th one here. Okay, so I have a nice military boost right now. But I have 1 forgotten temple and 1 turning grounds. The turning grounds will expire in about 12 hours. So when our next harvest, which will be in about 7 hours, I will have about a 4-hour window to add probably 2 aqueducts, because look at my happiness. 475, and 2 aqueducts will require 450. That will give me another 20% boost, and I have space here to place them in. And then I will add another, I'm not sure if I will add another expansion or not yet. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'll decide on Saturday, because as you can see, my supplies is almost 200,000, while my cones are only 32,000. So what I can do is start sacrificing some of my tailors for space to put additional triumphal arches and additional aqueducts in. That's my strategy here, and to show you what my boost is. We are in the 4th difficulty. We never completed the 4th difficulty in the first incursion, but I'm sure now that we have 5 days to go, we will. And my boost right now is 115. 50 from the Forgotten Temple, 25 from Turning Grounds, gives me 75, and 40 right now from the Aqueduct. I will lose 25 when the Turning Grounds expires in about 11 hours. But that's okay, because I'm so far ahead in building my aqueducts. I intend to have about 12 and maybe more. We'll see how many I can get and how many I can fit. Uh, let's see. If we have 5 days, that means we have 10 harvests to go. So if I do 1 and 1, right. So if I do a triumphal arch and 1 aqueduct, that means 10 additional aqueducts for a total of 14, for a total of 140 boost plus 75, no, plus 50 from the Forgotten Temple for a total of 190 military boost. Have no idea what 190% military boost does in QI. But currently, I am able to take hits and not lose units. They just get wounded. Prior to this, and two days prior, I would lose a lot of my archers, and then I had to buy more archers. So it's saving me that way. That's QI. I have to figure out what's the ratio of triumphal archers to aqueducts. And that's the best, because an aqueduct only requires 225 euphoria, even though it gives me the equivalent of 2 monuments and 2 victory pillars in terms of military boost, in terms of costs for coins and supplies, but they take up less space. They take up 3 by 1 instead of 4 individual ones. And I'm good at rearranging my city so I have the space for accommodating those aqueducts. So that's where I am with QI. Oh, and one more thing. I did buy the gold pass because I'm so far ahead. It has given me instantly 3,000 shards, which I have used to buy quantum actions and to instantly finish off my aqueducts. Not all of them, just 3 out of the 4. I also have, because of the gold pass in my city, let's go to the city. I have my first level 9 new Colossus, and I will upgrade it to level 10 when I reach LMA. I'm just saving the Reno kit for now. And then I have a second new Colossus level 1, which I got from Fragments. And I will be adding next level to it in an hour or two, as soon as I get like 15 more fights, or actually I think I only need like 10 fights. So now I will get rid of my butchers, of course. Right now I'm down to 4 goods producing buildings, 3 stones and 1 limestone. I get a lot of limestones from my CF. It's providing me with 27 goods, because it's almost at level 72. At 72 I'll be getting 28 goods each time a goods is awarded. So let's look at my attack. Alright, so now let's look at my attack boost. So I'm up to 542 over 519. I can increase it by 5% by watching ads. And then on my GE level 5, well, it's 696 over 997. I can easily complete level 5, do all 80 encounters. I think I lose 1 or 2 rogues at the last encounter. That's about it. We'll see how that goes in LMA. But I'm doing rather well. Oh, the other 2 things, because of the gold pass, I added a new botanical rotunda and a neo Winners Plaza. Both are at level 1 because I'm saving a Reno kit. They will move up to level 2 when I get to LMA. That will probably be by Saturday or Sunday. And I think I've done a good job. The layout is nice and neat, very straightforward. When I need additional space or expansions, when I get them, I have only 3 more victory expansions to get, and this one will be 1.250 million, and that's pretty good. Of course, I got the expansions from my C map reaching to modern. I'll get 2 more from modern when I complete acquiring it, and then of course 2 more from post PME and contemporary tomorrow and future. And when I move up to EMA, HMA, and LMA, I'll get a whole bunch of expansions as well. But I will be saving many of them because of the text that need to be saved for the journey into acquiring advanced troops per Uber Help 1 guide. Okay, anything else? Yeah, let's look at my inventory. So I have a whole bunch of things here, but here's my goods inventory. Now, my Iron Age goods are not where they should be. They should be at 10,000. The reason they're not is because of all the GBs that I actually needed goods for and used the Iron Age and Bronze Age goods to trade for. Okay? I didn't count how many GBs I have, so let's do that for a minute and just double check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 GBs. Now, some people think I have too many GBs because I'm in Iron Age. Excuse me, but no, that's not true. Why? Because I'm good at acquiring expansions. Okay? So, and many of my GBs were leveled not by my forge points, but forge points like my friend did on my Tower of Relic. My guild did a great job in my first 5 GBs. I almost put no forge points into the GBs in my first 8 levels of Zeus and other GBs. It was amazing. So yes, I have a lot of GBs, probably more than many should have, but because I have the landmass to accommodate it, it's not bad. And I don't have the events behind me which stock up with a lot of buildings that I can put up. So I'm pretty good. I don't have any buildings in inventory that provide military boost that I need the space for. If I do, actually I have some empty space right now, so I can accommodate them. And of course I can always delete my goods producing buildings and their accompanying residential buildings, which are all going to go once we move up to EMA. So I think I'm done here, and I'm very proud. I think the layout and the structure of putting most of my GBs one side of my town hall. If you notice my arc, my Tower of Relic, and my island. All right, let me show you something neat. are only being supported and connected to the town hall by one road tile. It's the same is true, the same principle holds true here. If you notice, just one tile, okay, is touching that St. Mark's Basilica, which is a very large building. Myotomium, same thing, just one tile here on the right side, which is touching the atomium, Cathedral of Aachen, and my observation. Buildings like the Tower of Babel or military buildings, which are 5 by 5, well, for them I am allowed to put a road that takes up 5 tiles on the side. My truce tower, 1 tile. My chateau and my terracotta army, 1 tile again. So I'm very good at, laying out and minimizing my roads. So just for an exercise, let's do this. Let's take a quick look. And so how many roads do I have? I have 122 roads. Only. My grid, I don't know, is it 12 by 7? I'm not sure. 12 or 13 by 7. Let's go back and see. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a 12 by 7 grid. Okay, with 2 expansions yet to fill it up, which means I have 82 expansions down. Not bad. After only 106 days of playing. If anybody thinks they can do better, hey, I like to see it. Goodbye for now.